Let's talk about your Thursday night football game, because you're going to see Bo Nix coming in, and he could be a playoff quarterback right now. I'd be hard pressed to see how a 6-8 team right now could somehow overcome a 9-5 team right now. But what do you think of the Broncos coming into this game?
We got to see them earlier, and it was...
Oh, that's right. This is a flex game.
Yes,
That's right.
this one got flexed
into the first ever Thursday.
So they had to agree to take another road game on Thursday night, which they did, and I know that Whit is very thankful, as long as a lot of the Amazon people that are based in California and L.A. here. But it was funny watching him in our first game. He was kind of all over the place, kind of what you'd expect from a rookie. He's running around. He missed some throws.
That was at New Orleans.
It was New Orleans.
Which ended up a boat race game, right? Oh, yeah.
They ended up winning the game, but it seemed like what you'd expect out of a rookie quarterback. You could see the competitiveness. You could see the fire, but there was just some mistakes, and they didn't end up catching up to him in that game. After that game, he went on an absolute tear, and then the last few weeks, the turnovers have crept back in. We've got 5 picks in the last 2 weeks. But there's not a better situation, I think, coaching-wise, with a coordinator that's going to be able to handle a rookie quarterback like Bo Nix than what he has with Sean Payton. He's really benefited from that, and their defense is playing great right now.
And a great defense.
Yes.
I mean, if you're a rookie quarterback and you want to play, I think Pevin, Sean Payton and a great defense is probably the best ideal scenario you can have. I mean, but watching them on tape, you obviously see that the things that kind of miss yet still is like the running game. Like you'd really expect a Sean Payton team, really the identity he loves to have,
right?
Them be able to run it better. And it's funny, we talked about those running backs that just left teams. Like it's like watching their offense, you miss like Alvin Kamara and the Saints offense. Like you can tell Sean doesn't have that guy yet. Like he's always been amazing at setting up screens and finding ways to get back the ball. And he loves having those really athletic backs that can do it all. And he just doesn't quite have that yet, but you can still see how good of a play caller he is. There's a lot of plays that Bo Nix hits, and he does a great job because he has the ability, but you can tell, like, man, they schemed this one up. It's a great call by Sean, and Bo does a great job executing it. So I think it's going to be fun to watch them, because I think really, if you consider their cap problems with $90 million, whatever it is, what they've been able to do is insane.
Well, and the thing is also that when Sean Payton and the Broncos turned Russell Wilson into the largest dead cap hit in the history of the NFL, you're sitting here thinking, all right, good luck to them drafting a rookie quarterback and doing what they need to do with a rookie quarterback, which is win a championship while he's as inexpensive as he possibly can be before you got to start paying him generationally enriching money. Good luck doing that when you're kind of paying the quarterback position, maybe not the kid, that generationally enriching money when you're talking about the dead cap. And here they are with 9 wins going to make the playoffs.
Well, and getting rid of some of the pillars they had on defense, too.
Right.
And they've completely remade their defense in such a short amount of time. But I still remember us talking after that game and me kind of shaking my head about Bo Nix, thinking, this was Sean Payton's guy. Like, what does he see in Bo Nix that I am not seeing? Because it wasn't a great game for him. But you have the ultimate trust in Sean Payton to be able to evaluate a quarterback. He fell in love with the guy, and as the season has progressed, we've seen why. I mean, he's a playmaker. Guys love playing with him. He's a competitor, and he's not afraid to throw it down the field either. I mean, he is not shy about that, and Cortland Sutton has been the recipient of some of those this year.
And how dangerous are the Chargers? I know that they just, they've taken some hits lately on the defensive side of the ball, but what do you think about that?
I mean, last week was rough for them, and I think the defense is going to respond to what happened last week versus the Bucs.
So?
I do. Potentially Perriman's coming back, which will be big, but they beat the Broncos earlier this season. They've been, points-wise, they've been the best defense in the NFL this year, but it's like this Harbaugh-led team where they come in with a different attitude, which is physical. It's tough, and that's not just on defense. That's what they're trying to do on the offensive side of the ball too. The concern that I have on the offensive side of the ball is since J.K. Dobbins got hurt,
totally different.
The run game has been non-existent. And so, can they, in the last 4, they're sitting at 7-3, he gets hurt in the Baltimore game. They've got their last 4 games are 1-3, 23 points, 17, 17, 17. They can't get over the hump. They can't get things going. That's what I want to see more out of Justin Herbert in these last 3 games.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku Channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.